welterweight phenom, Relampago Omar Juarez. How's it going, champ?
Everything's good, man. Everything's good. More than ready, man.
I haven't got to talk to you in a while. You're 10-0 now. How have you been, and what have you grown from, and how have you learned the last 3 fights that I talked to you last?
The rounds have gone up, so I've learned a lot. I learned that I'm a very patient fighter, but I'm excited for this next fight, man. It's going to be next weekend on Fox, April 17th. I'm going to be the co-main event. It's going to be my first 10-round fight, so I'm excited, man. I'm going to fight against a pretty decorated fighter, 22-2 from Argentina. I mean, we're more than ready. More than ready for whatever he has to bring to the table.
I wanted to ask you that. Now, you've fought in the bubble a few times. How is that? Is it different? Is it psychologically different? Or is it the same as the business as usual when you're in the bubble?
Nah, I feel like it's just the same. It's just the sparring. You know, we just pick up the rounds. That's pretty much it. But psychologically, I'm more than ready. I'm excited, man. I really am.
You know, you're in the co-main event, first 10-rounder, correct?
Yes, sir.
You prepare differently? You ended the fight differently? That you got to pace yourself a little more, or is it?
Yeah, we pace ourselves a little bit more, but I feel like I've always been a fighter that adjusts to the later rounds. You know, when I fought the 4 or 6 rounders, I felt like I still had a lot more gas in the tank. So that's why this specific fight, 10 rounds, I'm excited for it, man. I really am. And, you know, we're more than ready. The sparring that we got was perfect for this fight. And I've been looking really good in sparring, really good in training, so we're ready, man. We're ready.
Now, you're 10-0. God willing, you'll be 11-0 after next week. What's the plan? When is the blueprint? When do you want to be fighting the elite level guys at 140? Because there's a ton of good guys at 140.
I'm not sure, man. I try not to look too much ahead of it. I try to take it one fight at a time. But I have the best managerial team in the world, so we're gonna let them decide how they track my career. But so far, everything's good.
The Valley, Omar's from Brownsville in the Rio Grande Valley. It's produced Brandon Figueroa, Omar Figueroa, and now you. What's going on in the Valley? I'm going to get to your brother in a second. What's going on in the Valley? And all of a sudden, it's put out all these elite level, world-class fighters.
Bro, we have a lot of talent in the Valley. I feel like we have a lot of talent, and in the future, the Valley's going to make a lot of noise in the boxing world, man. It's going to be very, very soon where the Valley makes a lot of noise in the boxing world.
We're here at the San Antonio Event Center at an amateur show, and I just saw one of the guys, Aiden Figueroa, that your dad trained. He looks good. It looks like the future out of the Rio Grande Valley is bright. But I want to get to your brother, a national champion that won in Louisiana, I guess it was 2 weeks ago or so?
Last week.
Last week.
Yeah, last week.
What's it like to have another superstar in the family, an emerging superstar in the family?
That's crazy, man, because he actually did something that I wish I could have done when I was his age. He's 16 years old, and he's on Team USA now, and I remember the first time I fought those tournaments, I mean, I got knocked down, I lost left and right. So for me to see the level that he's in, it's crazy, man. I'm excited for when he turns pro. You know, we already know that my managerial team's going to take care of him. And we're ready, man. We're ready. I know he's ready, but I think they're going to take him overseas and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm excited for him.
Just just a few miles away from you, the Figueroa brothers. They have 2 brothers that won world titles. Is that a goal that you guys have? You guys want to be? I know you guys fight in different weight classes and stuff, but is that a goal that you guys have? 2 world champions in the same family?
Absolutely. I want to be the very first world champion for Brownsville, Texas, and I know my brother's gonna want to do greater than I am. I always tell you, I don't want you to be as best as me. I want you to be better than me. And you know, we're always competing in that sort of way, but absolutely, man, I want to become the very first world champion for Brownsville, Texas.
And your dad's done a great job. Not just 2 great fighters, but 2 great gentlemen as well. 2 great guys. You guys do a lot of charity work, and is there anything you want to shout out there?
Just shout out to the city of Brownsville, man. Shout out to everybody that's helped me out, everybody that supports me. And I mean, I love what I do. At the end of the day, there's always times where I have to motivate people, I have to motivate students, and I'm never dreading, I never charge. Always doing what I can to help my community.
He's a philanthropist, a motivational speaker, and a knockout artist. That's the one thing I've noticed over your last couple of fights. You've really sat down and your power has really developed, especially with the overhand right. Is that something that you've worked on in camp?
Oh, definitely. I remember before turning professional, when I got with my trainer here in San Antonio, Rick Nunez, I didn't even know how to throw an overhand right. And ever since then, you know, it took us a couple of fights to adjust to it, but then the fight that really determined, I have some power behind my overhand right was that knockout in 2019 that I got.
In the Valley.
In the Valley. Yeah, that's where I was like, wow, my overhand right is scary. I didn't even know that I was capable of doing that.
You surprised yourself with your power.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let us know what we can expect to see from you. You want to give us a prediction or any thoughts on next week's fight in Los Angeles?
I'm confident, man. I'm super excited, and I've never been so confident in my life, and I'm ready, man. I'm ready mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm more than ready to go 10 rounds, even more. But we're more than ready, and yeah, it's gonna be on Fox. It's gonna be my first co-main event, my first 10-rounder. I'm ready to take that win.
Co-main event. It's the Tony Harrison, Brian Perrella card in Los Angeles. We'll be back in the bubble. Let everyone know where they can find you on social media.
On Facebook, at my Facebook page, Omar Relampago Juarez. On Instagram and Twitter, at I am Omar Juarez.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.